Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. My name is Alexandra Sash and I am so happy to have you guys here on my channel again. For today's video, I decided to show you guys my top 5 favorite hairstyles with curtain bangs because you all loved my curtain bangs video, and I just wanted to show you guys how I wear them and like what are my favorite hairstyles and how easy they are to achieve. Since I cut my bangs, I have been so happy with my hair. I just love this look. I feel like it's so me, and yeah, I just wanted to share the love of curtain bangs hairstyles with you guys, and I hope you enjoyed and find it useful and get some inspiration out of it. Without further ado, let's jump right into it. Let me show you guys the first hairstyle. Before I do that, of course, I have to ask you to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And if you have, thank you so much. It means the world to me. Also, make sure to like this video if you are enjoying it. Follow me on Instagram. I love getting to know you guys over there and chat with you in my DMs. So go ahead and do that, and we can start with today's video. First of all, I am so sorry you guys for my voice today. I have very sore throat, and I'm really sorry if I started losing my voice in the middle of this video, but I hope this doesn't take away like the message and the hairstyles that I want to show you. So the first hairstyle that I wanted to show you guys is something that I wear typically like almost every single day, and it's like the easiest one of all because it doesn't require almost any styling, and this is just a simple half up half down hairdo. So what I did is I washed my hair yesterday night and I let it air dry, and then of course I styled my bangs. If you want to see how I style my bangs and how I trim them, go ahead and watch my previous video. I'm going to link it on the screen in the info card, and I'm going to link it down below in the description box. So yeah, you can check it out if you haven't watched that one. So for this hairstyle, I normally don't even style my hair, so I really like that kind of like 70s super like natural and like very easygoing look. And back in the day, they didn't use like hair straighteners and curlers and all that stuff, so I just let my hair air dry. Of course, if your hair is super frizzy or you have to style it before, definitely go ahead and just do your regular styling. It doesn't really matter for this hairstyle. So what I did is I brushed my hair just to get rid of any knots and just like to smooth it out a little bit. Once I do that, I decide how far up I'm going to go. So I feel like I'm going to leave some hair like this, so I'm going to take this part, try to do it in the symmetrical manner, and I take this portion of my hair. What I do now is I take these pieces, 2 pieces of hair, and I twist them and kind of like push them up, so I get this like nice little lift here at the roots, at like the top of my head. And then the secret tool, I just grab my hair clip. This one is my favorite hair clip at the moment. I love the color, and it's so like nice and just like expensive looking and feeling, so I'm going to link it down below. It is a little bit pricey, so I'm going to find a dupe probably from Amazon and link that as well if you don't really want to spend this much on a hair clip. But this one is really nice and it's a very good quality. And then I would just clip my hair. And this is pretty much the whole look. As I told you guys, it's super simple. Now, for those of you guys that don't like hair clips, the second option for this hairstyle is taking again the same portion of the hair. Basically, like you decide how much hair you want to leave down, how much you want to lift up, and just tie it with an elastic band. You can't even see this one, but I love using these like small transparent or just black like rubber elastics, the ones that you would use for your braids if you don't want to have like an elastic band visible at your ends. I like using these because they're just invisible, and usually I just go like 2 times around because that's just enough. Tighten it a little bit, just enough, and here is your second hairstyle. Well, I mean, same hairstyle, but like a second version. I love this one as well. I just love little like ponytails. You can even put this higher up, kind of like Ariana Grande style, if that's what you like, or you can leave it like this on the top of your head. I just love this look. I don't know, it's like so simple, but just a little bit different than just having like your whole hair down. Moving on to the second look, and this one is definitely kind of like retro inspired. I'm not really the best when it comes to braiding my own hair. I always had my sister do it for me because she was always like much better than me. I'm not that skilled, but what I like to do is I just braid like a simple plain old side braid. The sections are not even, but we're gonna go with it. Let's try to even them out. So now I have one section in the back and two here in the front. So how I achieve that kind of like side braid look is simply by deciding first of all where I want the braid to be. So I want it to be on the left side today. So I'm going to start by pulling this part of my hair and starting my braid already kind of like more on this side. I'm really sorry, I should have filmed this from a different angle, but I assume you guys know how to braid like a simple braid. So I usually do a couple of like braids, couple of twists in the back. I take the whole thing and I pull it forward, braiding like so I can see what I'm doing. And I'm going to use the same kind of like elastic transparent little mini band. If you want, you can pull a little bit of this braid and kind of like make it like thicker and flatter. I am not going to do that because again, my hair is like very silky and slippery, so if I start pulling, I'm going to have like just hair poking out. Because this is a very simple braid and it's not really that nice in the back, and I did it obviously on myself. What I like to do is I like to bring a little bit of volume right here, and I take a comb like this that has this like pointy edge. You can use, I think, anything else like a pencil or something, but what I like to do is I like to stick it in and kind of pull a bit of hair out. So I don't know if you can see what I'm doing. So basically I separate the hair and then I pull a little bit of that hair out from the braid. So that way I kind of gained a little bit of volume here. If you have even like less hair, if it's very thin and you feel like it looks just like very thin, you want some volume, you can tease a bit your roots or like down here, and then you will get a little bit of that volume here. Now this is a very simple look, and I wouldn't normally wear it just as it is because I don't know, I just feel like it's too much of like a countryside girl or something. I don't know. I would usually kind of like spice it up with some accessories. I love like silk scarves, twillies, basically anything that you can wrap around your head, use like a headband, or even like use it to tie the end of your braid and kind of like leave it hanging. Obviously not this one because it's too long, but yeah, this one I would usually use as a headband, and that's why I got it here, because I thought it would match my top, so it would be cute. So what I would do is I would kind of like position it at the root of my bangs and just secure it here in a knot. I mean, how cool is this look now? It totally kind of like transformed this very simple braid into something a little bit more classy, a little bit more fun. You can do like a bow, you can do a knot like I did. You can also like twist it around so it kind of like blends in with your braid. I think that's really cute. I just find this like so cute and so like retro, and I don't know, I just love the look of my bangs with some sort of hair accessories, especially like headbands, scarves, and all that stuff. Of course, I still wear my hair down very often, and when I do that, I usually do some sort of waves, curls, or just some sort of a texture. And for this look, you will need some heat tool. This can be any tool that you like. If you are used to using curling one, you can use that. I'm going to use a hair straightener today just because I find it like the fastest way to kind of just give a bit of texture to my hair. This is very realistic. I forgot to put some sort of a heat protectant. I love this one. I don't know if I showed it before, but this is the Bjorn & Accent volume mousse. It has like hold and grip to it, but it also works as heat protectant. So I just usually take like whatever amount and just go through my hair, especially this kind of like top layer of my hair, because that's usually where your hair is like damaged the most. I do a little bit of this, which is not the best thing to do, especially if you have fine hair. Don't do this, but my hair is not that fine, so I do a little bit of this to kind of like make sure that the product is distributed evenly. We can go ahead and continue adding some waves and some texture in my hair. What I like to do, since I have bangs, is to keep these kind of like top parts, like top section, a little bit like straighter, so I wouldn't start like curling or waving my hair from the roots. I just feel like it looks much more natural if you have more of a kind of like a looser wave. If the waves start like a little bit lower from here, like in the bottom of your hair, it looks a little bit more put together, a little bit more like natural. How gorgeous is this, you guys? I just love brushing freshly curled hair. And here we go. This would be the look number 3, wavy, relaxed, a little bit retro look. I love this style as well. You could add some texturizing spray or even more of that mousse that I applied if you want more like grippiness, more texture, more of a beachy look, especially if you have highlights from blonde hair. I think that looks gorgeous on like darker hair or brunettes. I kind of like this brushed more like shiny look, because I feel like that's kind of like the plus of darker hair, because it can get really shiny. So yeah, I would just leave it like this. Maybe I would add some of my argan oil to the ends. I'm probably going to do that when I'm done with this video, but right now, because I do have my bangs, I am just enjoying all of my like ponytails and updos much more. So what I do for this hairstyle is very plain and simple. I am not really brushing through my hair for this hairstyle because I don't want it to look too polished, and I'm just smoothing out any kind of like pieces of hair that are kind of like sticking out. For this hairstyle, I highly suggest you guys getting one of these little hook kind of elastics. These look so weird, but since I've discovered and tried one of these, I don't know what was I doing my whole life. Like, where have you been? So the way you use this little hook is very simple. So what you're gonna do, you're going to hold your ponytail where you want it, and you're going to kind of like stick and hook one end in the root of your hair, so kind of at the root of your ponytail. Now you're going to take the rest of the elastic and you're going to pull it around. It looks now really weird, but it's not that hard. So you're going to pull it around your ponytail, and you see it already stays in place. And you're going to do as many loops as you need to kind of like make it tight and secure. And once it's like really, really tight, you're just going to hook the other side to the rest of your hair. And voila, here is your perfect ponytail. It is so tight and so secure. It's kind of like a messy ponytail because it's like not perfect, it's not sleek, it's not like too polished. It's very, very kind of like on the go. I just woke up like this, but not really. And this look looks so cute with some hoops, like smaller, bigger, but like this is just a perfect hairstyle for displaying your jewelry, your necklace, your earrings. Yeah, I just think it's so cute, so girly. And next up, of course, it's the messy bun. We're starting with the same kind of like ponytail we had before, and I'm just grabbing like a regular elastic, and I am just holding my hair with one hand, have my elastic in the other, and this is kind of like the easiest way to create a messy bun, like on the go. Instead of like pulling out the whole ponytail, what I do is I trap a little like piece of hair and I twist it. Then I take the rest of the hair like bit by bit and kind of like wrap around. You can even wrap around in like opposite directions, like so, which gives like a really cute effect. And then I go over with that with the elastic. Then you can like make it fluffier, kind of like shape it as you want. And here it is, your perfect like two-step messy bun. If you feel like this is not secure enough, you could grab a couple of bobby pins and you can just like tighten and secure some of the pieces. Also, you can kind of like reshape your bun. I don't like that this piece is kind of like taller than the rest. So instead of doing the whole bun again, I just fake it with some bobby pins. So just like pin it a little bit down. This way it's also like a little bit safer on my head. And you see like already the shape is like much cuter. So I just realized the bun doesn't even fit the frame. Okay, you guys, this is the final look. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I don't know, I hope you liked some of these hairstyles. If you did, make sure to leave me a comment down below and let me know which one was your favorite. Are you going to try and recreate it? And if you do, make sure to tag me in your pictures. I would love to see it. Subscribe to my channel, follow me on Instagram, click the notification bell icon. What else? Nothing. Have a good day, and I will see you in my next video.